The following program is based on the publication Just Suds, The Life and Times of a Very Nice Guy. And as such, any resemblance to person or persons and situations is strictly a coincidence. The producers of this program are solely responsible for its content. Oh boy.
Well, it sure is dusty here on the trail. Why, if it rained, I could grow tumbleweeds out of my boots. Say there, Wranglers, did I ever tell you how I met the Pebble Creek Gang? No. Well, now, Wranglers, now settle down, because I'm going to tell you anyway. Well, sir, there I was, all alone, riding down on a stray, down at Pebble Creek. The dry spell was upon us, and if I didn't corral that little doggy, and soon, why, that little brown-hide, white-nosed little doggy would be in a bad way. I was no sooner going to ride out of the creek when I spotted some wranglers that were up to no good, roping and hog-tying my stray. So I rides up to the fellas and try to make some conversation, if you please, when one of them cowpokes reaches for the hog leg on his hip. Well, sir, I naturally got the drop on him, and the rest started to spread out when I kindly and politely suggested that we might want to sit down a spell and just relax. Well, sir, just as I was about to take charge, one of them cowpokes came from behind and got the drop on me. Now, I said, hold on there, boys. Let's not be unfriendly like. Now, I know if we just calm down and come to an understanding, we can all get what we want and still be neighborly to one another. Well, the big guy in the group seemed interested and asked what I got. Well, I climbed down off old Rainbow and took off my saddlebags and suggested that we do some old-fashioned prairie trading. Well, we all gathered around the fire, and I pulled out over my saddlebags, and we started talking. The first thing I showed him was my favorite slip-ons when I settled down to the night to the fire of skeet wood and crackling twigs. Yep, you guessed it. My fluffy cottontail bunny slippers. Oh, I knew they'd all sit up and take notice of that. Pass them around, boys. Don't be shy. Yeah, well, I saw the big one, in the group that seemed to be the top wrangler of these desperados. So I reached into my buckle bag and pulled out my copper-top pocket watch. You like that, do you? Well, pass this over to that cowpoke and let him take a gander. Now, listen, when you're in a saloon and one of those tough desperados tries to stare you down, and he asks, what time is it? Why, all you gotta do is reach for that purty copper-top pocket gem and flip open the time. And why, that little tune is so catchy that everyone will stop tapping their boots, slapping their chaps, and just keep time and singing along. Why, you'll be the talk of the town in no time. Now, there was one cowpoke that looked as though he was the joker of the group. So I pulled out my favorite off-the-trail gizmo. Yep, my trusty old handshaking buzzer. Why, this little chuckle-getter has broken the ice for me in the company of many a total stranger. The look on their face when that shocker goes off in their hand during a handshake and a how do you do is priceless. Here you go. Now just slip it on and shake hands with that wrangler sitting next to you. Next time there, partner, turn the buzzer around. You had it on backwards. Now this little dandy is all the way from Australia, and it's called a boomerang. Here you go, Wrangler. Just stand up, and hold it like this. Yep. Now, just put your hand back and throw the thing with a snap of the wrist. Okay, Rainbow, now's the time to get a little low. Yep, I knew they'd get clipped right out the noggin. Come on, old Rainbow. While them desperados are taking a siesta, we'll just take this stray and mosey on back to the herd. Yep. I just gotta get my favorite bunny slippers, my pocket watch, and my favorite hand buzzer, and my boomerang. That came all the way from Australia. Yes, it did. Okay, doke. Oh, little doggies, come home, come home. Oh, little doggies, yep, coming home. Oh, coming home, little doggies, coming home, little doggies.
Hey, John, look up. The street light's on. It's time for us to go.
Yeah, you're right there, Bobby. But folks, y'all come back next week and tune into our show. Remember, folks, you can have a good time without us,
but we can't have one without you. So long. Auf Wiedersehen. So long. Come on back. See it. Are they leaving? You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So long. See you later. Ta-ta. Harry Federci.
Bye-bye, Nan. Later there, partners. See you all around. Yeah, next time, etc. Watch your step there, son. Watch it. He doesn't like to be scratched there. Okay. You all go. Bye. Bye.